My name is Kristen. I am a teacher that lives in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm 39 years old. Well, I was someone that knew that I wanted to live abroad, but I was worried, had lots of challenges, like kind of making that happen. It feels like something pretty countercultural. I'm going to be going abroad for about a year. I am going to be doing a 9-day walking pilgrimage in Ireland before I move to France, and I'm going to do some studies again for about a year, just deepening my understanding of the French language and kind of just taking a break from my career, and being so responsible for things, just taking a break to focus on me.
Kristen, can you tell us a little bit about your situation before working together?
It was hard to keep myself motivated and keep myself on track. Like I felt like it kind of was like something that's like the last thing on the list of all the things to do. And this has helped me, you know, feel like I have more confidence in moving forward and making it happen, and feeling like what I want to do in the world is good and right, and it's okay for me to pick myself. I think it just sounded crazy. um and it's not, and I knew that it wasn't. Part of me knew, but it just to keep kind of the like momentum and the confidence going of, yes, this is right, and yes, you can do this. Yes, it's normal. That's what you've really helped me with.
What would you say is the aspect of the program that you find is the most valuable?
You connect me to like a deeper understanding of travel, like that you're able to get so much through it. I already knew, I think in my heart, that like travel is a deep spiritual experience, but like you've helped me add in ways to be more like intentional with it, which is just going to make it even better.
Okay. Tell me a little bit of the benefits and the results you experienced.
Well, like an example is like I had the opportunity to go to France for a wedding, and I don't think I would have probably gone before. And I kind of had the sense of like, really like, no, like make it happen, like go, while working with you, like just being like, if an opportunity like presents itself, like put yourself in that spot and take advantage of it, even knowing that like the way you're living your life now is important. It's not just the time when you're on a trip. It's like you also have to pay attention to the way that you're living your life in the current moment as well.
What would you say are the 3 most significant improvements?
Like, I'm making it happen. That's a big one. I'm doing this trip. 2, like I'm not listening to what other people think as much, like that's been challenging for me in the past. So doing more like what I see as right. I know just even this week talking to people that I know, kind of their questions, even I can kind of like hear in it that they are like, they don't get it, and so it's been made me be more secure and more confident and like moving forward, even though if not everyone is gonna get this thing. And probably number 3, like feeling more connected to the sacredness of everyday life. That's really, really important because, there's just a lot here that maybe we aren't taking advantage of. And so, connecting to the everyday, like the quick journaling, or like even, I've been taking not video recordings, audio recordings. Like when I got to go to Hawaii in March, and just, being on the beach and playing the sounds. It's not just about like getting your Instagram picture and everything. It's like about being more in the moment and more of an internal process.
What has it been like working together?
It's neat to talk to someone, I think, that's obviously done it before, and sees like really the transformative power of travel. Like that's what I really like about how you talk about it, is like it's really a deeper process than just like visiting places and seeing things off your list. It's like really like a spiritual process that's deeper. And especially if you make it deeper, you know, it's a way of self-transformation, and that's been really important for me.
Were there any fears around investment?
Yeah, probably. There was, but I I had met you, I had gone to one of your sessions earlier in the fall, and you had said, just the way you had talked about how that like bringing a spiritual aspect to the travel, like that's what that did for me. Like I wanted to make the most of the travel time while I was there. And I felt like you are really good at that sense of like, how do we make this incredibly intentional? Like that's what really appealed to me about you.
What would be your advice to other travelers that want to, they know they want to travel, they need support, but maybe they hesitate to do it or to invest or to make it happen, as you said? What would you tell them?
If you want to change your life, like do it. If you don't want to change your life, then don't. I think coaching has always really helped me, having someone who's like a cheerleader, noticing things I don't notice, especially when you're trying to do something that's like out of the norm for you or for people around you. It really has helped me have a coach like find the strength and the courage to make big changes in my life that like maybe not everyone else is gonna understand.
Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you think is relevant to share?
I think travel is very transformative, and I think the way you've made your program helps capitalize on that. And you're very responsive to people's needs, right? Like you're working one-on-one, you're really prepared, you have like lessons that go with everything. That's really helpful. You share that stuff so that we're able to go back and look at it. You're also available for problem solving. I've really liked the implementation sessions because that helps me kind of talk through, whatever I'm having trouble with. You really have a deep understanding of like different like healing modalities, like, there's affirmations, and then there's journaling, and, then there's, if you're interested in astrology, like there's that. So I really like how your knowledge of that is really, really powerful and strong. And I really appreciate everything you've done for me, and I'm really excited for my big trip.
Thank you, Kristen. It's been a pleasure to work together. And I cannot wait to hear more about this. It's just starting. The journey is just starting. So I can wait to see all the pictures and you update me with all your adventures. The best is yet to come.
Thank you, Sonia.
Thank you, Kristen.